Hello students, welcome to Price Edu. This is scholarship exam standard 5th online class, subject intelligent test, and the topic is number series. In this video, we are going to see the exercise 1.2 from the question number 13. The previous question 1 to question 12, already we have seen two videos. So let's go the question number 13. So please open the book, the page number 108, or we can say the 109 also for the question number 13. So the question number 13 is, what is the difference between the largest and the smallest four-digit number formed by using each of the digits 1? Here the digits are given 1, then 3, and ones and 5 repeatedly. Okay, these are the condition 1, 3 can be once and the 5 can be repeated mentioned. So we can use the 5 two times and 1 and 3 the one times. These are the three digits, but asking the four digits, we will make the first largest digit. For this largest digit, the largest digit has to be repeated. So we can say this is the four-digit number. In this one, the largest place values is here 1000 and the hundreds. In this one, the largest digit 5, and we have permitted that it can be repeated. So we will repeat it in two times, and we can use. So other ones we have to use means 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 means we can use these 3 and then 1. So higher digit we will place first means the 3, then the 1. Then this is the largest number, 4-digit number. Then the smaller one. For the smaller one, we can repeat the 5 also two times, but the 1 and the 3, the only the two times. So for smaller one we will use for this 4-digit number. The smaller one is the 1, then 3, and then 5 can be repeated two times. So the difference has to be calculated. So if you calculate the difference, then see 4176. So this is mentioned in option number 4. So yeah, 4. So 4 is the option correct one. Then the question number 14. The number series here given. The question is saying the above number series, how many times the digit 4 adjacent to 1 but not the 2? 4 can be adjacent to the 1. Okay, here the 4 can be adjacent to the 1 but not 2, means this condition cannot be. Like then here also 1 adjacent but 2 is here, so this cannot be. Here 4, yes, 1 adjacent, so we can say this one. Okay, so this condition one time. Then after that one, the 4 is here adjacent 1 and 4 but not 2, means this condition we can take it. Then 4 is here but 2 adjacent, so this condition cannot be. So 1 and 2 times this condition we got it in this number series. So the option number 3 is the correct. Now the question number 15. The Roman number series is given. Okay, the how many times is the sum of adjacent two numbers found to be 10? Okay, so in this one we have to find out the adjacent additions, and it should becomes the 10. So this is the 5 Roman number and this is the 9. 5 plus 9, 14 comes, so not possible. So 9 plus 1, yes, 10 can possible. 1 plus 7, not. Then 7 plus 3, yes, possible. Then this 3 plus 2 not possible, but 2 plus 8 can possible. So this one will take. 8 plus 6 cannot be. 6 plus 4, yes, can be. Then after this one, the x, and this is the 10 already, so it cannot be. Then 1 and 8 not possible. Then 8 and 2, yes, possible. Then another one, this 9 and 3 not possible, but 3 and 7, yes, this can be possible. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So we got the 3 adjacent time, means adjacent some pairs we can times 6 times. So 6 is mentioned in option number 3. So option number 3 is the correct one. The question number 16. In the series, in the number series, how much is the sum of the digits in the left half lesser or greater than the sum of the digits in the right half? So we have to make left half and right half. Then we have to make the sum of this left half and right half, and then we have to make the comparison. But the sum of the digits in the left half and are lesser or greater. Okay, so left half I just making the LH left half and the right half like this. In the same sequence we have to make the our conclusion whether that is a greater or lesser. So this left half we have to first calculate. So we will first count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, means 5 5 group we can say. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this comes in a left half, and then this 5 remaining can be in right half. So we have to make addition. So 4 plus 8, 12 plus 13 plus 2. This is the 15. Okay. So I just write down here the 15. Now the sum of the digits at the right half. So 9 plus 5, 14 plus 3, 7, 17. So 17 plus 7, this is 24 plus this 6. So this comes the 30. So here the 30. Now in the same sequence we have to calculate. So this is a lesser than the 15, we can say. Okay, this left half is lesser than the right half by the 15. So lesser by the 15 is mentioned in the 1, option number 1. Okay, so in a same sequence we have to give the answers. In a question number 17, in the series above, how many times the sum of the two adjacent digit is a square number? Okay, so we have to make a sum of the adjacent number. Okay, and that should be square number. In previous video we already seen the square numbers. Okay, I just mark out the square numbers. 1 for 1, then 2 square means 4, then after the 3 means 9, then 4 means 16, then 5 means 25. I think all are the single digits. So if single digits addition maximally, here the 18 comes because the 9 and 9. So we will take a consider up to here. Okay, so 9 plus 6, here the 15, but 15 cannot be square number. Then 6 plus 2 cannot be. Then 7 plus 9, yes, 9 can be. 9 is a square number, like this one. So 7 plus 3, 10. 3 plus 1, yes, this can be like this one. Here also the 0 plus 4. Okay, even 1 plus 0 also, because 1 is the square number. Then 1 plus, no, not possible. 1 plus 6 not possible. 6 plus 9 can be, sorry, 6 plus 3 means 9 can possible. Then 9 plus 7, 16. Yes, 16 can be square number, it can be possible. Then 7 plus 2 is a 9 can possible. Then 8 plus 7, 15 not possible. Then 7 plus 9, yes, 16 can be possible. Then 1 plus 3, 4 possible. Then 3 plus 6, 9, it can be possible. Then after this one, 3 plus 4, 7, 4 plus 5, 9, yes, 9 can possible, like this. So we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times we got the adjacent digits, a square number, means after the summation. So this 11 is mentioned option number 3. Now the question number 18, number series. If the digit at the fifth place, okay, if the digit at the fifth place is divided by the digit at the second place, which of the digit in the series equal to the quotient? Okay, there is not mentioned right side or left side. So in this condition we have to follow by default from the left side. Okay, the fifth place from the digit at the fifth place, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 8 comes. Okay, so this is the 8th place divided by the digit at the second place. The fifth digit is the 8, and then second digit means second 1 and 2, this 4. Okay, we have to divide 8 divided by this second number 4. So the quotient comes the 2. Now this 2 where is located in a series? So the here. So in option number 3, if you see the second digit from the right, so the second digit from the right means option number 3 is the correct one. Question number 19, which digit occur most of the times in a series above? Okay, to count all the digits. So 1, we will take from the left side. 1 here, 1, then 2, 3, 4. So 1 comes 4 times, then 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 comes 3. Here the digit and here the times. Okay, then 4. 4 comes 1 and 2. 4 comes 2 times. Then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so 3 comes 5 times. Then 1 already counted. Then 2 not counted. So 1, 2. So 2 comes 2 times. After this one 8. 8 means 1 only counted. 8 comes 7 times. Then 0 already counted. 6 not counted. So this is 1 times only. There are no any 6 is mentioned. So then 3 counted, 1 counted, 5 not counted. So 5 also 1 time. Then 0 already counted. 0, 4, 3, 2 all are counted. So this one, if you see all the numbers, the maximum means 5 times. So digit 3 comes at the maximum time. So most of the times means maximum time. So option number 3, 3 is mentioned. So option number 3 is the correct one. Now the question number 20. In the above number series, how many numbers have the digits whose sum is the square numbers? So this is the 2-digit number. If you added the each digit of this number means 1 plus 7 8, 6 plus 3 9. So that summation, or we can say the addition, comes the square number. Now if you add the 1 plus 7, it cannot be a square number, but here can be, means 9 comes. 6 plus 3 9 comes. Here comes 3 plus 1 4 comes. Here 16 comes. Yes, 7 plus 7 14, which is not a square number. Here the comes 1 comes, so 1 is the square number. Then 6 plus 4 10 comes, so but 10 is the not a square number. Then 8 plus 1 9, 9 is a square number. Then 4 plus 9 13, so 13 is not a square number. And 9 plus 0 means 9, 9 is a square number. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, so 6 times we got the digits whose sum is the square number. So 6 is mentioned in option number 2. Now the question number 21. In the above series, what is the sum of the squares of the numbers 8th from the right end and 5th from the left end? 8 from the right end means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 comes, so which is 7, and the square of this 7 is a 49. Okay. Then 5th from the left end, 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th from the left hand, so 4 comes, and the square of the 4 is 16. Now if we add 16 plus 49, the number comes 65, and the 65 is mentioned in option number 4. Now the question number 22. Select the numbers divisible by the 3 from the number series given below and arrange them in ascending order. Which number will be the exactly at the middle? Okay, so first condition, divisibility by the 3 we have to check, and whichever the divisible by 3, that number we have to arrange in a ascending order, and in that one the middle number we have to count it. So first we will take out the divisibility by 3. We know the divisibility by 3 means all the digits has to be added, and this additions should be in multiples of the 3, or we can say in a table 3. So 9 plus 0 plus 0, 9 comes, so 9 can be divisible by 3, so this number can be divisible by 3. So this can be. Then 1 plus 4 5, 5 plus 6 11, cannot be divisible by 3. Then 2 plus 2 plus 2 6, 6 can be divisible by 3, so this number can be. Then 5 plus 2 plus 2 9 comes, so 9 can be divisible by 3. Then 1 plus 5 6, it can be. Then 1 plus 3 4, it cannot be. Then this is a 9 and 1 10 comes, so it cannot be. So 3 plus 5 8 plus 1 9, it can be. Then 6 plus sorry, then 3 plus 3 6 and 1 7, it cannot be. Now 1 2 3 4 and 5, see these are the 5 numbers comes. So in this one, ascending order means from the left side to the right side, smaller should be at the left, so we will make a numbering from the small left side. So smaller one means here 900 200 500 100 and 300, so this 100 number 1 first comes. Then the second number will be the this one, then this third number, then fourth and the fifth number, means smaller then greater, more greater, and again the greater, and this is the largest number. Now in this one, the middle one from 5 1 to 5 means of course the third number will be the comes at the middle. Okay, so this 351 number is the answer, and this is mentioned in the option number 3. Okay, so question number 23. In the number series, what is the sum of the greatest digit at the even place? Okay, so we have to marking even places and the smallest digit at the odd places. So the digit we have to find out, greatest digit and the smallest digit. So greatest digit should be from the even places and smaller digit from the odd places, and that has to be added. So first we will make the numbering 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, so first we will count the greatest digit at the even place. So even place are the this one 2 4 6 8. So greatest digit here 4, then 9 1 and 8, so 9 is comes here, so we will take out the 9 aside. Then the smallest digit at the odd place, so odd place means others 1 3 5 7 and 9. Okay, so in this one the 0 is the smaller digit, so plus zeros. So if we make the summation, 9 comes, and the 9 is mentioned at the option number 4. Option number 4 is the correct one. Then the question number 24. In the given series, how many times even number is preceded by the odd number? Okay, so even number preceded by the odd number here, and odd number is immediately followed by an even number, and this number is immediately followed by the even number. So here the again the even number comes. So this group of the sequence we have to find out, means odd, even and even. Okay, again I am repeating, the even number is preceded by the odd number. See, this even number is preceded by the odd number, and is immediately, means this even number is immediately followed by an even number, means immediately followed by an even number. So odd, even, even, this sequence we have to find out. So odd, even, even, odd, even, odd. So this cannot be, then odd, even, odd cannot be, but we require odd, even, even. So odd, even, then even. Yes, this can be. So this is the one group we got. Then even, 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 odd, even, odd, even, then odd, then even, even. Okay, see this odd, even and even. Okay, so this one, another group we found. Then odd, even and even. Okay, so another one. So 1, 2 and 3. So 3 times we got it. So 3 is mentioned in option number 2. Question number 25. In the above series, how many times are the square numbers of the prime numbers? So we have to find out the, these are the square numbers we got. So we have to find out the numbering, whose this number are the squares, means instead of the square roots we can find out. So 81 is the square number of 9, 169 is the square number of 13, 1 is the square number of 1, then 25 is the square number of 5, 9 is the square number of 3, 121 is the square number of 11, 225 is the square number of 15, then 441 is the square number of 21, 289 is the square number of 17. Please read and remember square number up to the 25, or we can say up to the 30. Okay, so in a question, comes to a question, how many numbers are the square numbers of the prime numbers? Okay, so these numbers are, we got it. So out of this one, how many, which are the prime numbers? So 13 is a prime number, 5, then 3, 11, then 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 numbers we got, and the 5 is mentioned in option number 4. So this is the correct one. Thank you.